Number 3, leg work, the stork. The leg will work in 3 different positions. First in parallel, then we're going to turn the leg out, and then we're going to turn the leg in. Each time, the first movement will be with allowing the hip to come up and down, and then without the hip moving, and the leg will be isolated from the hip, doing the work by itself. So let me show you how it looks. Place the band on your leg, on your foot, covering your metatarsal, and have the band run along the back and come over the right shoulder if you're working with the left foot first. The beginning position is always with the heel next to the knee. First, we're going to move the hip up to lower the leg 45 degrees forward in parallel. Lift the hip up. And now we're going to do it in isolation and work only with the leg. Now we're going to lift the hip up to extend the leg as high as we can and lower the hip down. And now we're going to do it without the hip. Same thing we're going to do to the side. Lift the hip and bring the leg parallel to the side. Your side doesn't have to be completely to the side. Depends on your flexibility in the hip. Lift with the hip, return to the knee. And now the same thing without the hip. Next, we're going to extend the leg. Lift the hip, extend the leg parallel. Lift the hip, return to the knee. Same without the hip. At this point, I'm getting tired, so you can rest for a minute, catch your breath, and go back to the beginning position. Now, the working leg is the standing leg, and it will wobble. Let it and find the balance. This is really okay. So with the hip going back, with the hip coming, now without the hip. Now to the extension with the hip, going back, and without the hip. Still in parallel. Lower the leg, rest, turn your legs to turn-out position. You can repeat the whole exercise in turn-out position. When you finish, turn your legs inward. Repeat the whole exercise in turn-in, and then you're ready for the other side. Or you can do just part of it. It's a long and very tiring exercise, so just do as much as you want or need at a time.